Since early 2003, when the crisis in Darfur erupted, the level of suffering and humanitarian need has continued on an almost unimaginable scale. Around 4.5 million people are now dependent on humanitarian assistance. Oxfam approached its most dedicated supporters to find out what questions they had about Darfur. We received an overwhelming response. Here are answers to some of the questions you, our supporters, asked. Victoria of Grand Rapids, Michigan asks, what did the two Oxfam staff members experience on their recent trip to Darfur?
What I was struck by when I last went to Darfur was how the situation has not improved for people. The fact that there was continued conflict, the violence was up, there was more chaos, and that left an impression that people were not going to be returning to their homes anytime soon.
What struck me most were two things. First, the size of these camps where these families are living. I mean, as far as the eye can see, there are people and families living in small quarters, really close together. So many people, and the level of response needed is just amazing. What struck me most was the level of fear that our staff and also people on the ground have continuously. You can't drive on roads without looking behind you to see if we're going to be hijacked. The people in the camps can't leave just, a few hundred meters outside the camp without having to be really afraid that something's going to happen to them or their families. And I couldn't imagine what it's like to live there every day.
Casey from Omaha, Nebraska asks, how is the morale of the people in the camps, both for refugees and aid workers?
It's been 5 years, it's hard to believe, but it's been 5 years. Many people have been in the camps for that long period of time. So certainly there's an adjustment in their thinking, and also a feeling that they may be another 5 years in those camps, that they may never go back.
You walk around these camps, you see a 4-year-old, and you realize that person has only lived their entire life in this camp. This is all they have ever known. And just like any kid, they make do with what they have, and this is all they know, so they can't really compare it to something else. And it's really striking when you think about this child, all they know is this camp.
Many of you asked what you could do to help make a difference. There are 3 easy things you can do today that can help support Oxfam's work in Darfur. First, sign up for email alerts and receive critical alerts on how you can help end poverty, hunger, and injustice around the world. You can also donate to Oxfam Sudan Crisis Relief and Rehabilitation Fund. And third, host a hunger banquet. An Oxfam America hunger banquet provides opportunities to educate the public on hunger issues. And thanks again for your support for the people of Darfur.